I don't think you're going to find it. And the only thing I can say is get the loud box.
Yeah.
Plug it in and turn up the bass.
Yeah.
Sit over here.
Maybe she doesn't like the
You don't have mic control or anything.
Yeah, men and selective hearing and well, that's pretty selective. Oh, and see, there's a bass
Good morning, everyone. We can encourage everybody to take their seat, and we'll get started here this morning with a little opening prayer. I want to welcome you to Unity of East Louisville. My name is David Kemp. I'm one of your chaplains here. And this morning, we just want you to take a breath, breathe deep, leave any concerns you had coming in here, something you were thinking about when you were supposed to be driving your car, and leave it by the door. And take this time to connect with what's really inside of us. We are part of that great spirit, whether you call it spirit, soul, we all have it. And the problem is, most of us, like myself, I never use it. When things get bad, I want everybody else's opinion rather than hear what that spirit is talking to me. So if we'll close our eyes, get comfortable, and we'll say, Mother, Father, God, that great spirit so big we cannot define your power, your majesty, and your warmth. Protect us this day. Look out for us. Give us healing and hope and health. And know that you are surrounded, and we are surrounded, by the utmost love of the universe. And for this we say thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. Amen.
Let us stand and sing our opening song, Put a Little Love in Your Heart.
Think of your fellow man, lending a helping hand. Put a little love in your heart. You see it's getting late, oh please don't hesitate. Put a little love in your heart. And the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Another day goes by and still the children cry. Put a little love in your heart. If you want the world to know we won't let hatred grow, put a little love in your heart. And the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Wait and see. Take a good look around, and if you're looking down, put a little love in your heart. I hope when you decide kindness will be your guide, put a little love in your heart. And the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. Two more times. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart.
Thank you, Don.
You're welcome.
All right, we're going to say our vision statement together. We are realizing miracles through living our oneness with God and each other. And now our new mission statement. It's not new anymore. We are a spiritual community inspiring peaceful transformation in ourselves and in the world through love, joy, and integrity. And so it is. Well, you can have a seat now. Thank you. Thank you guys for all being here today, and you can tell I'm doing double duty. So if anybody out there ever wants to platform, you're always welcome when Tracy's not here to come up here and give us some news. It's all scripted out if I follow the script, so it's easy. And that way you don't have to just get me. But today I'm in. So, I want to welcome each and every one of you for being here. And for those of you that are joining us online, either today or during this week, thank you. And know that you're a part of this community, and wherever you are on your spiritual journey, you are welcome here. And we thank everybody for being here. I really want to give thanks to all those who work behind the scenes to make this happen. This community runs itself. I don't know how much you guys that aren't directly involved realize. The Board of Trustees runs the community. I guide them, but they do all the work. And so I just want to take a moment right now and be in gratitude for all they continue to do. So if you've been on the board in the past, or you're currently on the board, thank you. Let's give them a big hand. Because we really do run this church differently than other communities. And I think that's important for everybody to know. Don, thank you. You do so much. And you're a blessing. I'm glad you're singing this happy song today. We have Miss Linda on the PowerPoint today. Thank you. And live streaming. And our Les is in the back. Thank you, Les, for being here, dedicated every day and getting us great singers. Our ushers today were Ellen and Lavina. Thank you guys for doing that. And if you're interested in serving somehow, the usher greeter positions are available. And we're going to have a training on October the 15th here. So it'll be real easy, an hour after church. There's not a whole lot to it. So if you want an easy way into volunteering, that's a great one. Okay. Announcements. I think I got everybody. Oh, I'm speaking today on the gift of happiness. By the way, yeah. Okay, so announcements. I like to keep these short. The October the 11th Spiritual Expression is canceled. It'll pick back up in November. I haven't figured out how to bilocate myself yet, and I'm teaching that night. So you can join us for Living Abundance on that Wednesday night at 6:30, if you choose to. You can sign up for dinner circles. So if you haven't already signed up for one of the fall dinner circles, make sure you get your name on a sign-up sheet for that. There's a fourth Friday luncheon for the ladies. Sign up for that. Today, after church, we have the energy exchange. You can sign up or just come up and we'll get you blessed. Okay, what else? Colleen wants to make an announcement. She wants to tell you something.
Okay, raise your hand if you have grandchildren, children, great-grandchildren in Louisville. Well, so on October 28th, Unity of Louisville and Unity of East Louisville is having the trunk or treat event. They've been doing this in our parking lot for, 3 or 4 years so far. Now they're going to have it at their new facility that they're renting. But I want you to know what it is. So instead of kids going around to houses and getting treats, they come to your car. So it's a great way for us to even socialize. Bring your car, decorate your trunk, bring some candy, and then sit out there with your friends while the kids walk around and get candy from you. That's one aspect of the event. But the other is they set up all these little stations for the kids to do things. Do crafts. They serve hot dogs and hot cocoa and all kinds of food. We're going to help this year with a booth. We don't know which one yet. But what a great thing for you to do, to invite your neighbor kids, your grandkids, and say, hey, we're all going to come together and we're going to go to this event. It's a great way to join with the other church. So put it on your calendar, October 28th, okay?
So yeah, thank you, Colleen. That's a great reminder. It's been going on, I don't know, Dave, how many years? 20 years since I was youth director down at Unity. We've done a Halloween gathering. We didn't have space to do trunk or treat, so we did the indoor activity booths. And now when we came to join together, we started doing trunk or treat with the activity groups. We just expanded it. So it's a lot of fun. We have pictures made for it and everything. So come and join us. If you think that's it. Yep, now it's time to greet each other. Turn off your cell phones. No first-time visitors? Okay. Greet each other in love and light.
Because it was going in the Awakening Journal today. I thought it before she went to the publisher. Yes.
I almost emailed you and I thought, well, I'll just see it tomorrow.
Because I didn't get an article wrote because there's just been too much going on. But I said, can you put the Reiki class in there? And she said, yes. And so I gave her the dates.
I didn't put anything else. I don't like to have that stuff out there too. Doing things like, so we're like an astronaut.
No, not at all.
I'm glad I did it yesterday.
Okay, children of God, let's sing. I can see clearly now.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all the obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. I think I can make it now, the pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Look up ahead, there's nothing but blue skies. Look straight ahead, there's nothing but blue skies. highway. Gone are the dark clouds that have me bound. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. You all sang that like you meant it. For real.
Okay, I think I can do this. Today's daily word is prosperity. Practicing gratitude deepens my experience of prosperity. My life may be full of blessings, my family and friends, but it can be easy to take it for granted if I focus more on what I'm missing rather than what I have. Being thankful, expressing my gratitude for my good, opens my heart, but it also opens my eyes to the many ways I am prosperous. I count my blessings, pausing to give thanks for each one. The more often I do this, the more feelings of gratitude will fill my heart, crowding out constricting feelings of scarcity, fear, or envy. From the security I feel in my heart to the peace that calms my mind, I am prosperous. As I greet each day with a prayer of thanks, my blessings abound. The scripture reading, they feast on the abundance of your house, and you give them drink from the river of your delights. Psalm 36, verse 8. Again, the daily word is prosperity.
Our Creator, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Our thoughts are prayers, and we are always praying. Our thoughts are prayers. Listen to what you're saying. Seek a higher consciousness, a state of peacefulness, and know that God is always there. And every thought becomes a prayer. Our words are prayers, and we are always praying. Our words are prayers. Be careful what you're saying. Seek a higher consciousness, a state of peacefulness, and know that God is always there. And every thought becomes a prayer. Our lives are prayers, and we are always praying. Our lives are prayers. Be careful.
And so now as we go inward to that sacred meeting place, knowing that all thoughts are prayers, and we just breathe in and let go. Let go of the thoughts that we no longer require, being present to this moment. And just allowing the thoughts to slow. Acknowledging them as they pass on a cloud. And if you're ready and haven't already, close your outer eyes or find a place to focus in the room. Continue just to be. Feel the energy within you. Comfort. Breathe into it. Let the breath heal you. If you're in pain, see your breath moving to that place, that spot. And allowing it to expand the pain out of the body. Completely running through your body. Uplifting every cell, every muscle, every system. Your body is healthy and happy. Your being is dancing in the light. As we rest in this moment of silence. Now, as we gently return to this time, to this space, we bring that joy. Allowing it to continue to expand and radiate throughout this whole room, encircling every being in the joy of life, prosperity, knowing, thoughts and beliefs are transformed. We are whole. I am whole. You are whole. We are whole. We hold that for the world, for every being in the world, seeing them whole, healthy, and abundantly prosperous. And so it is. Amen.
the blossoms still cling to the vine. I'll taste your strawberries, I'll drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows shall all pass away ere I forget all the joy that is mine today.
Wow, fabulous. Thank you guys. The joy of today. Well, that's it. We're done. We can go home now. For real. So, we're in a series on abundance. It's living abundantly. And part of the process of living abundantly is finding what brings you the greatest joy. Because it's really about you. And we forget from time to time, because I know everybody out there knows what brings you joy. How often do you allow yourself to participate in that activity or thought or relationship that brings you the greatest joy? How busy do we keep ourselves separated from our passions, from what brings true meaning to us, and to our life's purpose? Now, on Wednesday nights, not this week, but the last couple weeks and 3 more Wednesday nights, we're doing a study on living in abundance. And we've had some really good conversations. This last Sunday, I showed them a full 5-minute, the video's probably 10 minutes, but it's called Your Life Purpose in 5 Minutes. If you haven't seen that video, watch it. It's funny, first off. But in reality, what he is saying is true. And we spend so much of our life trying to figure out why we're here and what we're doing and how we're doing it. When if you just really contemplate what brings you joy, what is your passion? And from that, what is your purpose? Because if we're not living in that state of happiness, we're living in a state of dis-ease, and we're going to manifest within this body some disease. Back in, 2018, I think, I was in ministerial school. I had to be before that. I was in ministerial school and in grad school at the same time, studying brain science. Now, who in their right mind would do that? So one of the things that I created was a happiness project, because that was about the time, it had to be in, I don't remember, whatever year, 2014. And it was when the happiness was all coming, it was that new word, that new buzzword, right? And how many of us took it on? How many of us really looked at our lives and became happier? How many books have you read on creating your life? How many coaches have you spoken to? It's all within you. You got to tap into it and utilize that, which you already have, which you already are. And I know a lot of you are already doing that. And what's it really got to do with living in abundance? When we live from that space of abundance, it brings us this total peace of mind, which enhances our joy, which enhances our daily life. And part of what we've been talking about, because I'm kind of slow with folks, but the last 2 weeks in this class on Wednesday nights, we've been really talking about our beliefs and what our beliefs really are and where did they come from. So we've taken a real deep dive into what do we believe and why do we believe it, and is it our truth? Or was it our parents' truth? Or their parents' truth? Or is it society's truth? What do you believe? If you don't do anything else this week, write down your thoughts and your beliefs. It's a lot. But if you really look at it, do we believe that we can be happy? Do we believe that we can live joyfully? Or do we believe that we have to go to work to make money, because money is our currency at this point in time. It hasn't always been that way. It's been different, throughout civilization. But is it making you happy? And if it's not, what are you going to do about it? For those of you that are interested, I created 7 prescriptions of happiness. Instead of giving you a pharmaceutical drug, I'll give you a metaphysical drug, okay? And it's based on 7 weeks. And each week, it allows you a look into your own state of happiness. The first week is all about what is happiness? And there's some questions. What makes you feel good? Does your life reflect your values? Because if you're not living in your values, there comes that disease again. It just creeps right in there when you least expect it. Whoa. So the first week, as Colleen said in the Daily Word, which was really cute, is gratitude. How do you nurture your gratitude? And so in it, there's some videos and different activities that you can do to increase your gratitude, to make you aware of what you're really grateful for, and begin the process of really doing a deep dive into what you believe. Because our conscious thinking creates our reality. And if we don't really grasp what it is that we believe, we just kind of exist. And everybody's telling us how it's supposed to be. I'm not one to tell you how it's supposed to be. I will give you ideas that you can reflect on to figure it out for yourself. Week 2 is all about spiritual reflection. How many of you guys dove deep into your spiritual reflection? Journaling for your soul. What does your soul desire? Week 3 is all about meditation and prayer. When you check in to that still small voice, where is it guiding you? Are you willing to take and stand in faith, to take the steps to create your own happiness? You're guided by the infinite wisdom that is within you. And you have to be willing to stand in faith, because sometimes that's what it takes. Matter of fact, all the time. If we don't stand in faith, in our own knowing, we're just going to keep spinning on the hamster wheel. Because our actions won't be motivated by our desires and that creativity that is life. In that one, there's a meditation with the Buddha teaching you how to breathe. It's a really good video. If you don't do anything but get that. Week 4 is all about your body, because so many of us have body image challenges. And guess what? We are right and perfect just the way we are. Now, do we need to change some things to be healthier? I do. And I have awareness of it. Sometimes I struggle with it, right? But it's not about my image so much as it is about changing my habits. I like to snack at night. It's really tough. Yeah, it's just like, after 8 o'clock, that's when I sit down, right? And I'm gonna just be, and the first thing I think about is, I wonder what I can eat. Popcorn sounds really good. And so it's a habit that I have acquired as a mom and a wife and someone who works, that, now it's time to sit down and what treat do I want to give myself? And it's usually popcorn. It's a habit. And it's not really good for me at this age. When I was younger and my metabolism was different, it was okay. And at 64, not so much. So it's a way that we are aware of our body and we bless it just as it is. So bringing that into consciousness, because for myself, I sometimes want it to be different. I want my physical appearance to be a little different. When I can't get quite into my jeans, that's a challenge, because, I can't get too much bigger because my sister's not, and then I don't get the hand-me-downs, and then we're just in real dilemma. Being aware of what's going on around you, and being kind to others. So it's expanding from that self out into the world and doing random acts of kindness. Now, pay it forward. If you're in a line at the gas station and pay for the guy's gas behind you, now today that can get a little expensive. 10 years ago, not so much. But McDonald's, if you're at McDonald's, which I don't normally eat fast food, but pay the person behind you's bill too. See what happens. Oh, this is something that somebody here did the other day. Donate your hair. Laura did it. Donate your hair to cancer survivors. I've done that and keep mine growing, and eventually I'll cut it off again. The next week is all about singing your happiness. So when I created this, their passion. Because if you don't know your learning style, in school it's audio and visual, and if you're anything other than those two, you're in trouble in our society, because they don't teach you. So you have to learn what is your learning style. Mine's kinesthetic. I learn with my hands. Learn when I'm walking. So singing, because singing can make you really happy. Create your gratitude dance. Anybody have a gratitude dance? Come on. Everybody can get up and do their gratitude dance. There's some videos in that. Little song, every cell in my body is happy. And then the last week is getting creative. So it's about really creating whatever it is that's going to push you forward into your own happiness. A greater happiness for those of you that are already there. I'll put it on my website too, which is for us to begin to really look at our thoughts. As the song said, our thoughts are prayers. What are we praying? Because whatever we're thinking is what we're creating. And creativity is the avenue for prosperity. Prosperity is more than the money in the bank that we have. Prosperity is our whole life. It's every aspect of our life. And so it's all starts with our thoughts. So I invite you to watch your thoughts, change them where they need to be changed, and have fun doing it. Now, anybody who's willing and does the 7-week program on your own, if you need any help, you can always text me or call me or email me. On November the 19th, we have Gratitude Sunday. If you want to share your gratitude, what you created and out of your 7 weeks, what happened to you in that journey, you can share on Gratitude Sunday. What better way to grow than to share your growth with others? So that no matter what our age is, because it doesn't matter, we're still here, we're still cultivating life, we're still creating. So what are you creating? I'm interested. We're a community here to support and love one another. And sometimes I'm the one up here talking all the time. I would love to hear what's going on and how you're creating in your life, how you're manifesting and living in abundance. So if you're willing, there's some 7-week programs back there, journal, whatever. Let me know. You want to share after it's over, and you can wait till that Sunday to say, I'm going to do this. And you'll have 5 minutes to share, or 2 minutes to share. It doesn't have to be long. You can just say, this is what I've done, and I'm so excited about it. Or, you know what, this is really hard. And I don't know what I'm getting out of it. Maybe nothing. That's okay too. Because sometimes it just doesn't work. And we have to do something different.
Or are we going to do the prosperity proclamation?
Sure. So we're going to take our gifts into our hands. I'm going to bless them as we say together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is. And if you're online, you want to go to unityofeastlouisville.org and do the donations option or text 844-558-0521, or you can mail a check to 740 Old Harrods Creek Road, 40223.
This is a John Denver Sunday. I think of all the songwriters that I'm familiar with, he both expresses his own happiness and makes us happy at the same time with his songs. And I think that his state of mind was clearly evident when he wrote these lyrics. It's one that we like to achieve and maintain in our own lives. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. If I had a day that I could give you, to you a day just like today. If I had a song that I could sing for you, I'd sing a song to make you feel this way. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. If I had a tale that I could tell you, I'd tell a tale sure to make you smile. If I had a wish that I could wish for you, I'd make a wish for sunshine all the while. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. Sunshine almost all the time makes me high. Sunshine almost always.
Thank you, Dawn.
This is a portion of the day where we give from our hearts to support this church. More often than money, it's our energy. And may the energy in these baskets go out to do good today for our church, the world, and for each individual who so lovingly contributes time, treasure, and talent to this ministry. And we say thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, our prayer chaplains are here to pray with you. Dave and Carol are here today. If you have any prayer requests, they are the ones that you will see, or me. And then afterwards, if anybody wants to do Energy Works, I'll be on this side. Whoever wants to join me then in that can. All right. Oh, and Warren's here too. Yes. All right. The prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Thank you. And now we're going to sing our children in.
You are walking as the light, as the light, as the light. You are walking as the light of God. As the light, 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 as the light of God. You You are walking as the joy, as the joy, as the joy. You are walking as the joy of God. As the joy, 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 as the joy of God. Love. You are walking as the love, as the love, as the love. You are walking as the love of God. As the love, 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 as the love of God. It's on earth, and now it begins with me. Now there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, united are we. Now we walk with each other in perfect harmony.